Now, okay. Now, what we did was, there was conflict. Who initiated the conflict?
Me. Him.
Who's him?
Johnson.
That's Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Robinson.
He initiated the conflict, right?
Yeah.
Who tried to resolve the conflict?
You.
What did I do?
You walked away.
One at a time.
You walked away. You said I know. Instead of arguing.
One at a time. Marcus.
He said, he said,
okay, so what else did Mr. Robinson do? Karius.
He said, I'm not even on your page, and said I ain't on that, so walked away and ignored him.
Right. That's it. Marcus, please sit up, please. Come on, what happened? What'd you see?
You didn't get mad, you didn't get that mad.
I did, right? Even though it was a trigger, right?
But
no,
you
I did. Yes.
He smacked the fruit.
Yes, he did. But he wanted to set me off. Just like the cars, if the cars want to call you dirty, right? That's just like knocking the Fruit Loops out of my hand, isn't it? Because he wants to start it with you, right? Yes? I didn't give his negativity energy. See what I'm saying? I didn't give it life, right? I was like, man, what's up? I said, you going? I made my point made. I made my point. And then he came at me with aggression, and I was like, bro, I ain't even on that.
Oh, what?
I'm
Show
out.
the role play get mad.
I'm out. I don't want to get mad. That's the thing. That's why we do the role play.
That part of it is, you already know what it looks like when you get mad, so we don't need to have that part. The issue is whether or not you can see somebody becoming aggressive rather than being assertive, and whether or not you're going to give that energy. The thing is, if he would have said who you talking to, it goes quickly, from 0 to 10, just like that. I would like you not to interrupt me. It goes from 0 to 10 very quickly. So make sure that if you're going to do something and you're going to stand on right, make sure that you're doing it for the right reason. Now, let's say that we role played this and I had Dayton, Shaquan, Dale, and Isaiah behind me. No, because we don't need to. I said imagine. And I'm coming up to him and I smack his stuff down and he walks away because he's already done this. Now, if there's a group of people that are behind me and I'm trying to save face, does that work?
No.
What happens if I try and go at him? He got all his boys with him. What happens? There's a possibility of in higher levels.
They ain't gonna jump in and fight. They gonna pull him off. They gonna pull him off and probably you. They gonna hold him down and they gonna they probably just gonna take a shot at him.
So the other part of this is, and excuse me for interrupting, but the other part of this is that I'm protecting myself. Now I have to assess the situation, which is what he did. Look, he's getting upset. I don't even want to go there. So I'll make it known. I'm not just going to walk away, and I'm not just going to turn my back. I'm not on that. Once I'm a safe enough distance, then I can turn and walk away. Look, we want you to protect yourself at all times. But that doesn't mean that protecting yourself means fighting somebody either. Isaiah.
Okay, I got a question.
Is it about this?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
What if like if you was finna fight somebody and you got a lot of dudes with you, you tell them not to jump in.
I would
but
hope
then you was fighting them and then they jumped in anyway and then you got a charge for fighting the dude and not going for them jumping in.
I would hope that regardless of you being with a group of dudes, you wouldn't want to fight regardless. In the event that you feel like it's important enough that you need to become physical, that you don't do it with a group of people because you know how serious it can get with them. In the event that you have every opportunity to walk away or limit the amount of aggression on your part, then I would say do that. If you can't do that, I mean, fighting is a last resort, period.
Always.
It should always be a last resort. Understand that there are times when you do have to defend yourself, that you're not the aggressor, that you've taken every step to distance yourself. But in the event that you have to, making sure that other people aren't coming at you would make a lot more sense.
So, are you guys understanding what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, now, the car, stand up, please. Is it? Stand up. Now, one of you are going to be the aggressor. The other is going to display the skill. Okay? Who's going to be the aggressor? The aggressor is the one who probably calls the names first.
It was me. I was the aggressor.
Okay. You be the aggressor? No, if you're the aggressor, he has to. Okay. Now, in this situation, you'll walk by him.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm willing to. I'm just playing.
Do it. We want you to really do what we're teaching.
Oh.
That's what we really want you to do. We know what your impulses say. That's what you're used to.
I
We're
want to
trying
be
to.
the one who's not
That's not what we're on right now.
We're on resolution. Okay, ready? Action. I like that. I like that. You avoided the conflict. I like that. That's a good applause.
Hold on. How did he know how to do that? How
There's
did he know?
reflexes.
There's reflexes, but what else?
Because he already know that.
He already knew what was going to happen. But we already know.
Because if you like it's a bully or somebody, you'll know that he's gonna try to do something.
Exactly. You already know most of the people that you're around. You know how they're going to respond. Jadelle. You know how they're going to respond. So you can react like he does. I already know that what the car is on right now. So I can avoid that by just doing a sleight of hand. That's exactly what you need to start doing. Know who you're around, know what they're about, and respond accordingly. He avoided the situation by just knowing what was about to happen. Y'all can do that. Yes, Grant.
And you could also see his hand like that.
There's that too. All right.
Let's try it again. Now this time, we actually engage, okay?
I gotta go on that.
Okay.
No, you can do it either way.
We engage, and then someone has to display the skill. Action.
I didn't know what to do. Such a dirty stuff.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Play it out.
Hey, man. You play. Oh,
Okay. All right. That was close.
Busted open. Now you did that.
I mean, hey man, I want to eat after this is over. I want to eat, okay? Now listen. Hold on. Now, I understand we're all fun and games. Don't do it so hard the next time. Actually, you can be the aggressor this time. But when you display the skill, okay, you have to really display it. You have to find a way to avoid the conflict. He coming with beef, okay? He want to start with you, right? He trying to start it. You're trying to avoid it. Because one, you're supposed to go to Cedar Rapids with Mr. Robinson, Mr. Johnson this weekend. So you can't afford to have any confrontations with anyone. No. You see what I'm saying? You got something to lose, okay? You're thinking about the consequences, okay? Yes? Okay, who's gonna be the aggressor? Okay, you display the skill. Now, you ain't gotta punk out. You know what I'm saying? But when you say something to him, look in his eyes. Make eye contact with him. Say, man, what is you on? I'm not even on that.